We're back at the final two groups of the round of 16, the IndyCar tournament here at Boss Championship Racing. I'm Nils, and this is Donnie.
So good to be here with you, Nils. This is going to be awesome if it's anything like last week.
Well, let's meet the drivers for group number 3. This is Ralphus Hayes in the number 83 from Uncle Elvis.
And from G-Force Racing in the number 27, this is Giorgio.
And also from Uncle Elvis in the number 50, this is Clyde McGee.
And from Cloaked After Dark in the number 442, this is Mario Mappoli.
Well, today we will have two groups racing, and if you're new, here are the points. The cars will rotate clockwise after each race, and the top two will move on to the Elite 8. So here we go. Ralphus Hayes, Giorgio in the front row, and they go green through the first set of corners. Ralphus Hayes with a nice start, but here comes Giorgio on the inside on Mappoli. Takes back P2 and into the final corner, Mappoli, but McGee has spun and is sideways stalled out on the final straightaway.
You know, that's a crazy amount of drama for the first race. This is going to be a good one, Nils. I can feel it.
Well, here's the replay. Ralphus Hayes looked pretty good. Mappoli was right there. Giorgio came fighting right back, takes back P2. And the final two, man, they were really battling it out there for P3.
It sure looked like Clyde McGee was trying to get around Mappoli, but Mappoli was not having any of it and got those 2 points.
Well, after race number 1, Ralphus Hayes with 5, Giorgio with 3, Mappoli with 2, Clyde McGee with the DNF. We'll start race number 2 with 0 points. So here goes Mappoli on the pole. Race number 2, they go green.
No, Mappoli, he's kind of quick. He might be a dark horse in this one.
Well, he's out in front, and Ralphus Hayes battling to stay in P2. We've got a wreck in the final corner, and Hayes finishes in reverse, but Giorgio is stalled out sideways on the final straightaway.
Ralphus Hayes is definitely showing off. I mean, I've never seen anything more blatant than that.
Well, here's the replay. Hayes was all out of sorts going into the final corner. It gets turned around, it looks like.
Well, and Giorgio was trying to go for the inside and didn't work, unfortunately for him. And McGee got lucky.
Well, after all that, we've got quite a race here. Mappoli up to 7 points. Ralphus Hayes with the lead at 8. And here we go for race number 3. McGee, Mappoli, front row. Race number 3, and they're off.
Giorgio, I have a feeling about him. He's been really good this tournament, you know, and here he goes again into second place.
Clyde McGee with a lead into the last corner. Mappoli trying to make a move at the line, and what a close finish for race number 3. Here's the replay. All the action came to a crazy place. Mappoli trying to make that move, and Giorgio just goes all out defending and grabs P2. Here's the overhead, and it looks like Mappoli will snag P3 from Ralphus Hayes. And there it is, confirmed after race number 3. Ralphus Hayes and Mappoli are tied with 9. Clyde McGee now up to 7, and Giorgio with 6.
If you would have told me at the beginning of this how tight this race would be, I don't know if I would have believed you.
Well, here we go once again, all tournament long, race number 4. Everything is on the line. Giorgio on the pole, and they are off. Giorgio with a great start, and Ralphus Hayes is right there with him. Clyde McGee trying to make a move on his own teammate, but can't make it work. And Giorgio takes the 5 points. What a race.
See, Nils, I'm telling you, Giorgio is somebody to really pay attention to. Even with that DNF, stayed cool and got the result when it mattered.
And we're just checking P3. Looks like Clyde McGee, yes, will take P3. And here are the points after race number 4. Giorgio with 11 and will steal that P2. Ralphus Hayes is your winner. Unbelievable finish. Razor thin for this group. That was incredible to witness.
You know, you got to feel for Mario. He was just inches away from grabbing another point to tie, send it to a tiebreaker. But man, that was incredible to watch.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but we've got another group. I don't know how they're going to top that.
You know, this tournament just continues to deliver, man. The excitement level is top notch.
Well, here's the next group of drivers. This is Lily the dog in the K92 from Lily's Boneyard.
And next up from G-Force Racing in the number 28, this is Christy.
And from 409 Diecast in the number 9, this is Laro.
And lastly, from Dog Squab Racing in the number 20, this is J-Bo.
Man, I'm just trying to catch my breath. That was insane, Donnie. Well, make sure to check the link in the description below for 20% off at racetrackscenics.com.
Well, Nils, here we go again, man. I love this job.
You're right. Here we go. Race number 1, Lily the dog on the pole. J-Bo right behind through the inside, but here comes Laro and Christy. Christy with a run on Lily the dog, but can't make it work. Lily the dog takes P1 in race number 1.
You know, with this group of cars, we've got a totally different race here. I mean, Lily the dog is a dog, and the others are real humans, so it's different.
That was unbelievable. If you could just do this every race where you just spit out 100% facts, you're employed forever.
Well, thank you. I mean, it just kind of comes naturally, you know?
J-Bo on the pole, Lily the dog on the outside. Here they go, race number 2. J-Bo with a nice little lead, but Lily the dog making the pass on the corner. And here comes Christy as well, up into P2. J-Bo, no match for Christy and Lily the dog for race number 2.
And J-Bo, you know, almost gave up another spot to Laro, so that was crazy. Almost went P1 to P4. That would have been embarrassing.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion. And Lily the dog is up to 10 points. Christy with 6. J-Bo with 4. Laro with 2.
I know I am. I live in a free country. Thanks.
You're welcome. I just wanted to point it out. Here we go for race number 3. Laro on the pole. J-Bo taking the outside lane. Laro with a lead. Christy right there in second place now. And to the final corner they go. Laro takes race number 3. Christy takes P2. And looks like J-Bo was able to hold off Lily the dog for P3.
I think, you know, it's been a little more mild of a group, but the points are really close. This is good. I'm excited. Race number 4. Here we go.
You are right, Donnie. Lily the dog with 11, Christy with 9, Lara with 7 now, J-Bo with 6. I don't know what else to say. This is going to be good. Christy on the pole. Here we go. Race number 4, and they're off. The top 2 in points will move on to the final 8 cars in the next round.
If Christy is anything like Giorgio, she's gonna win.
And a big collision there into the final corner, and Laro able to pick up a spot. What a race. Elbows out. Christy takes P1 and 5 points. Here's the replay. Christy gets all sideways, and that totally upsets Lily the dog's car. Going for that pass and ends up in P3. Lily the dog ends up in P2 for this round with 13 points. Christy is your winner with 14.
You know I said Christy was one to watch, but man, there's no way you could have predicted that. Incredible drive from her, and same with Lily the dog. Great drive.
And unfortunately for J-Bo and Laro, they will be headed home. But what a run from both of them to make it this far in the tournament. We've had 53 cars, and now we are down to the final 8, the Elite 8. We will see you there next week and see who will make it to the final round. Thank you so much for watching Boss Championship Racing. If you liked the video, please hit like and subscribe, and we will see you at the Elite 8 right here at Boss Championship Racing.